it away, Biggles. You go, Biggles. You go. You're already there.
Oh, fine. They can use them very often. But look out for Zarko. He's in pole, but don't take it away from the Sushi. And here we go. It's game on. It's race on. The lights are out. It's the round 2 at the moment, and there's going to be a 3 abreast go into the first corner. We're going to see this. Who's going to get it? Kenneth on Zarko. Kenneth has got it. And Zoxy's in the mix there. Sushi's dropping a position. So Joshy's in the mix. There's going to be a bit of a battle between both Zoxy and Zarko into turn 1. Kenneth has this one in the bag. Brilliant job for him. Somebody running a little bit in there. I think that's Zoxy making a little bit of an error.
It was.
There's a Red Bull in the mix there, Sushi. Here we go. Couple of local yellows. And Liz and Braff, go ahead, guys.
I was going to say, so Wolfie and Joe have come together, so these guys are at the back right now. Zarko, Sushi's now going to try and gain on Zox. He's lost a place to Zox. Zarko, unfortunately, got jumped by Kenneth Ang, so he needs to get there as fast as he possibly can. The 2 McLarens are also going at it between Wobble Candy and Reese and Harris. They're just there. We have another yellow flag. Kenneth Ang has got a penalty. I think Kenneth Ang's made a mistake somewhere. He's been jumped. He's now getting swamped.
Yeah,
Sushi's now jumped him.
He is dropping positions right now like a stock market in 1929. He's definitely in trouble.
But Kenneth Ang's coming back. He's just retaken from Sushi. But he's still there. Sushi's now come back on the inside. Has he outbraked himself? No. Kenneth Ang's trying to get... Oh, he's hit the back of him.
Oh,
He's spun. Oh, no. They've both spun.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Mad Dog's hit the back.
Oh, he's come back on the track and somebody slammed into him.
Again.
What's going on with Kenneth? The guy that won the last race right now is in huge trouble with that.
And Winder.
Both of the Mercs are in trouble. And then guess what? If you put that camera at Toto Wolff right now, he's not slamming the desk. He's headbutting it. He's upset.
Okay, so we're on board with Madman right now, which is Joe's teammate. We're going to have a quick look at exactly what happened to Joe and Sir Wolfie. So there's Joe to the left, so Wolfie right ahead, and there we go. Just a bit of a tank slapper for Joe, and Sir Wolfie just wrong place, wrong time, unfortunately. Now we're going to have a quick look at Kenneth Ang as well, which is, we'll find out exactly what happened and why he got overtaken by everybody. So he's coming into turn 8 now. Oh man, he's overshot his braking marker massively, and so this will explain why he's also gotten the 5 seconds. Usually you have to go in and around those marker boards, which is what slows down the car. But yeah, he's just getting absolutely overtaken by everybody right now. Okay, so just a few short corners down the row, on board with Windows. He's gone very deep into turn 12. And we should have Sir Wolfie comes and literally saves Window. Kenneth Ang unsafely rejoins, but again, Window, wrong place, wrong time. That's the 2nd race in a row. Just unlucky for Window. Oh! So Zox almost lost the rear end of the car. It's allowed Sir Joshy now to come and set up a move on him. The 2 teammates, Aston Martin boys, going at it. Side by side. Sir Joshy, the laser light breakers. Reese Ian Harris sees an opportunity. Zox has again outbraked himself. Reese gets a little slip, which has probably hampered his run. Zox will pick up the toe from Sir Joshy, which will help his run. Reese now darts in behind Sir Joshy.
They're teammates, but there's no team orders there. They don't get on with it. Reese is going to be capitalizing on this anytime soon, and he is. Look at this. The McLaren driver says, come on, boys. You can squabble all day long. I'm ready to steal a 2-for-1 special. Here we go. On the inside.
Reese sends it, and Reese is spun, and Zox is spun.
Oh,
Same corner.
Oh, you got to wait, but you got to wait for all the cars to go past. Don't get back on track like Kenneth did and take out your teammate. Wow. Lap 2 of 27, and we've already got a few spinners. Then I make those bad calls, okay? The game tells me to do it, and they just play my voice. That's what he said, so he feels bad.
Once again, Oreo is up 9 places in the first couple of laps. Sir Josh is not enjoying conditions right now.
Now, wobbly candy. He's not enjoying some candy that's wobbling, is he? Because the candy's going to wobble all the way.
Oh, there's another contact!
No, wobbly candy's wobbles away. It's spun. Wobbly candy has spun. Oh, I'm commentating, cursing left, right, center, mate. These guys don't care. He can seize an opportunity, as Mr. Center would say.
Oh no, Wobble Candy's gone round! And also, who is that? That's Oreo! Oh, that's
track limits explored right there, 101.
Okay, so now we're going to find out exactly what happened to Oreo and why he spun. So there's Wobble Candy, who's gone very wide into turn 1. He's dropped it on the curb, and it looks to me as if Oreo's right rear tire is what made contact with Wobble Candy. We'll see a bit more from this angle here. And as there's Wobble Candy goes, the slightest of touches is what sends him wide and into a speed, and that's just so unlucky for Oreo.
Mr. Sushi.
Sushi, let's have a look at Sushi.
The back of a controller right now.
He is, and who is that? That's Kenneth Ain that's trying to... Kiwi, where is Kiwi? Kiwi is in 7th place. Wobble Candy's his box.
Oh, so Joshi and Maddie's made a little bit of an overtake that's happening there as well. I left control. Oh, action all over the place, mate.
So, yeah, you can see he's getting closer, and move is about to be done. The Red Bull team on the junior sister team, no longer junior teams, now a sister team.
Hold your breath. Alpine versus the AlphaTauri.
Oh, it's side by side. Oh, really shaky from Joe. Still there. So Joshi gets himself another 3-second time penalty. Time of control is hanging in there. And it's just.
Sushi's got a lot of pace right now on the back of Joe. This will be interesting. Look at that. Sushi has the better tire.
He does.
Joe has to be looking in his rearview mirrors thinking, okay, there's a Red Bull.
Ooh, where'd Joe go?
Yeah, Joe's gone.
Uh-oh.
Joe's gone, literally. Just disappeared. Welcome back, everyone. It is time for the top tier, Tier 1, OCE Racing League 1 at Monza for round 3. And as you can see, still bright, clear, sunny days. So we just finished up Tier 2 just earlier, and cracking race from those guys. Really close, tight battles, all up and down the field. Hoping it's going to be the same here for Tier 1. As you can see, it's 3.599 miles around, 2 DRS zones, probably about 11 turns on the track, and yeah, carries the highest average speed on the F1 calendar, especially our F1 calendar. So with the average of 260 kilometers per hour. It's also it's been a part of the F1 calendar since 1949, and only missed one race, and that was in 1980, which I think Imola was the track that replaced it. So it's old, but it's simply an amazing circuit. Great track to be around. One of those days, I'd really love to go and visit Monza. It's just the atmosphere, from what I've heard, is just simply amazing. But we hop on board in the time being with Window right now as he takes us through a hot lap and what it's like to take us around Monza. As you can see, he just took us through turn 1 and 2 at the Rettifilo. Nice and tight onto turn 1. Try not to cut the track too much, but cover part of that curb so it can give you a better entrance into turn 2. Here into turn 3, the Roger, or turn 4 I should say. It's again that curb on the side just will launch you if you hit it in the wrong way. Into the Lesmos, the second part of Lesmos, turn 7. Nice little exit, following down to the second DRS zone. As he's coming through, punch the top speed as much as you can through gear 8. Hit the rev limiter, which is what you want to be doing as much as possible in this track. Bit wide into Ascari at turn 8. Nice exit through turn 9 to lead up into 10. Coming down through to Parabolica with a final turn at Monza. In this particular turn, you'll need to try and get as close to the line, even going over the line with half your car, because you'll pick up the maximum top speed possible coming into the final straight, and that is how you do a lap at Monza. We come and visit the last time out last time out in Monza season 2, so a long time ago. This was actually even last year. So season 2, we got Moggs on pole back in the day, leading the way with just from Dougie Falcon, from Sir Joshi, Vans, John Jang, who's J Rocket now. So a lot of familiar names right now, which you will see. Dougie takes it away from Moggs into turn 1, and then it's be a bit of a battle between Moggs and Dougie for the majority of the race. But no issues actually into turn 1. As if you missed the tier 2, actually there was a bit of an issue. I remember this safety car into turn 1, but I don't think it was for a retirement. There was actually someone who had a bit of a stop on track, which brought up the safety car. And you'll see on board, this is on Ubiquitous Shadows on board. which you'll see into turn 1. Not too much of a drama, but a bit of a contact, which makes Windows car bunny hop, which was pretty funny at the time watching that. I think the other thing as well, my bad. Chris, are you there? My co-commentator of the day.
Hello, I'm here.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Still chilling, cooling down after that last race.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? We actually had a nice, decent little break between Tier 2 and Tier 1.
Yeah, of course, longer than usual, thanks to the high average speed here in Italy.
Yeah, it just flew by. Like, by the time we looked at it, we still had like 80 minutes before Tier 1. That never happens.
Yeah, no, not only was the race fast, but I mean, those 18 minutes of quali flew past as well, and that doesn't get any shorter, does it?
No, it does not. It just goes through. So, I'm looking forward to another race, but this race is gonna fly past like it did back in Season 2. It's gonna fly past today. And I suppose maybe one extra person that's come on board very last second, and that's Biggles. Biggles, are you there? You should be. He's coming. Maybe not. Okay, he's coming, but he will be there. So yeah. So look, this is one of my favorite tracks in the world. It's so fast. It's one of those old style circuits, and there's not really many tracks out there like it. So really looking forward to what Tier 1's going to do. Tier 2 had a cracking, entertaining race, as we just noted before. So really looking forward to it. Biggles, are you now here?
Jules, I am here. Do you like your pineapple on your pizza or not? I'm not quite sure.
No, I do not.
Because in the northeast of Italy, welcome along to Monza. They've been racing here since 1922, my friend. They've been racing the Formula 1 Championship since 1950.
Well, yeah, I was about to say the Formula 1 didn't start until 1950, but yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's downforce the speed, the temporal speed, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's, again, 260 kilometers is an average speed, and I don't think you're going to find many other tracks that are like that around here. So, in any case, what do you think about this circuit, Biggles?
Oh, I like the overtaking opportunities is turn 2, and then obviously as you go to the isn't it?
Pardon?
Oh, you can even go to the Ascari or the Parabolica now, aka named the Alboreto turn.
It is. It is. I must admit, actually, some of our drivers, not even just our drivers, like actual F1 drivers, they seem to struggle with the exit of Ascari. It seems to prove a lot of issues for a lot of people. It just that end curb sends the car out wide, and you got a wall and a barrier on either side, right next to the track. So any loose action, and there spills your race. But
yeah, talk to Charles Leclerc about that last year.
Charles Leclerc, was it Leclerc or was it Vettel that did that?
Charles Leclerc, I think that was at a Parabolica.
Oh yes, that's Parabolica.
Any space for me in the lobby, or?
Ooh, there should be. Hang on. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Give me 1 second. We should. Pardon? Okay. Easy. But
Chris, mate. And Chris, I miss you as well as Jules. The lads back in the
Too long since we've heard your voice.
Yeah, it has been. It's been 2 weeks actually. It's 2 weeks since you were last here. So I think. Actually, Chris, you can probably get the drivers to ready up as well. We may as well start qualifying as this last time out video is finishing up. As Dougie Falcon took the pizza last time.
I'll go let him know.
Yeah, the pineapple on the pizza. Well, remember that.
Wow. I mean, look, I don't.
It's the pineapple on the pizza or not?
I don't mind it, but it's not the thing I would go to. What is your pizza to go to?
If you're in Italy, mate, you cannot get pineapple on your pizza. You ask for that, and you'll be deported.
Oh, I know that. I've been there twice already.
Yeah, you know.
It's not one thing that but actually they do fries on pizza. There.
Really?
Yeah, you can get fries on pizza there. They will do it for you. It's an actual, I don't know if it's a special or something, but they do. It's on their menus. I know that.
Well, Luke likes pineapple pizza down in Switchboard. G'day, Luke. Do you like fries on your pizza as well, mate? That's the question.
It's a good question. It's a good question. But I think the one thing I'll do quickly before we kick stuff into qualifying, the grid for today. And we've actually got quite a packed grid for Tier 1 today. So Tier 2 we had 20 drivers, Tier 1 we've got 17. Unfortunately Zox is unable to make it due to last minute. So we are on 17 for today, but in the Mercedes lineup you got Window and Kenneth. In the Red Bull, Sir Wolfie and J-Rocket makes his comeback into Tier 1. He's been out of action for a little while, so coming as Sir Wolfie's teammate for today. In the McLaren, you got Reece and Harris. His father, Innopolis, is come here to support. Great stuff, Ian. So welcome on board. The other commentator, so Biggles, I think your mic might be a bit low, apparently. And yeah, so into the Ferrari, you got Tycho V Hendricks, who's also making his comeback with alongside Confirmed. So 2 drivers who have come back after 3 or 4 races out since Season 3. And hopefully they go well today. In the Alpine, you got Joe and Matty Man. In the Aston Martin, just Sir Joshi on his own. Alpha Tower, you got I Love Controller. Stone Kiwi makes his debut in Tier 1. He's got some great pace on him, so let's see how well he does against the other guys. In the Williams, you got Oreo Kiwi. In the Alfa Romeo, and the final 2 drivers, Zarko, who's leading the championship right now, alongside Mad Dog. Well then, shall we get into qualifying?
Qualifying's already gotten into OCE, my friend. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Chris Mania's a absolutely quick driver. Chris Mania, how do you hook up the ultimate lap around Italy?
Touch those curbs.
More than that. We all know to stay off the curbs in any track Formula 2021. What's the ultimate way to make it?
Okay, you there, Chris?
Sorry, I'm just struggling to hear you. Jules, you might want to turn Biggles up a little bit.
Biggles up.
In Discord.
Doing that now.
Oh yeah, sorry, Mike.
He's up. He's at 130%.
Yeah, you don't want me any louder, you guys. I can crank myself up, but yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Jules, sorry, not Jules. Chris, I was asking you, how do you hook up the lap around, Italy, the temple speed here? You only have, basically, give or take 11, 12 corners? How do you hook it up?
It's hard to fit into lines, isn't it? You just gotta drive fast. All these drivers spend so much time working out their ideal lines, getting into the flow of things. It's all practice. This level with no assists, you just have to know what you're doing. You have to have a feeling for the car.
Well, at this point in time, Sir Joshi is the man leading the pack. He's the one that's going to be the first driver to set a lap at Monza. So on the mediums, too. So he's going for that alternate strategy. Let's see what he can do. As Chris mentioned, Tier 1, if you guys don't know, if you're new to OCE, Tier 1 has no assist at all. So these guys are driving as if it was proper F1. Literally going for it. Go, Viggles.
As if they're real drivers, mate. Real men.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, that's what you need to say.
Pretty much.
They are. It's difficult. Driving line is not allowed, or it is?
No, it's not allowed. They don't have a driving line.
Oh,
Jesus.
It's real men then.
Sorry, Sir Josh, he literally almost lost it at the exit of Ascari, which is what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, he almost dropped the rear end into the wall, which again may happen. It did happen last race, but I suppose the one thing we need to see is right now, Moggs is the driver to beat in terms of the qualifying record. He set a 1:18.5 in Season 2. Do you reckon we'll get that? Oh, I've just been eating my humble words. Stone Kiwi puts in an 18.9, so he's 4/10 off the qualifying record here. Do we reckon we can get down to that 18.5? I open the floor to both of you.
Yeah, we had some Zarko predictions earlier. What was he saying?
Well, he suggested the Tier 2, they definitely beat their track record. I think that went down to Sushi, who beat the race record, and Cram Soup Sushi also beat the qualifying record, so he's holding the track records in Tier 2. But Reece and Harris also comes up with the goods with a 19.8, so second driver in the 19s as Zarko. Following our rules, he's broken through the boards. But at least just tried to slow down, stay out of the way. So, let's see. Who else is on a bit of a lap here? I think Kenneth Ang's on a bit of a lap. He's flying right now.
I just saw a message in the Discord from Zox claiming to have set high 17s even.
Oh, really?
In time trial.
That's a shame that he wasn't here, Zox. That's a real shame. I'm hoping if you can get out of where you need to go, please make it here. We'd like to see a 17. So, well, Kenneth Ain't puts in a 120.1. So, one driver in the 18s, one driver in the 19s, the rest in the 20s.
I think a low 17. Sorry, not a low 17. A low 18 is very, very possible here. The track is going to warm up a little bit towards the end of qualifying, so it'll rubber in. It grips in. I think it lasts across the line. That hooks it up is going to be brilliantly quick. But keep an eye on that driver at the moment of Kenneth because he's got the fastest first sector.
Yeah, well, I Love Controller is into the barrier, and he's kept it going, so he's okay. But he was up 4/10 on his time. I think Matty Man's just gone. No, it's not Matty Man. It is Joe, but he's invalidated his lap. Kenneth Ang's coming around right now. So he's got a point to prove after last race. Didn't go very well for him. Big penalties post-race. Finishing in 10th as well. So his first race to second race was complete polar opposites. So he's hoping for a better result in round 3.
It's a P2. I don't think it's a P1, but it's a P2.
It's P2 with a 19.5.
There you go.
Still 6/10 off Stone Kiwi. Stone Kiwi is absolutely flying. Chris, I think Mad Dog might need another invite. Because I think he left, was forced from the session.
Is the dog all bark or bite? Okay, fine.
We'll find
it.
it.
Too early in the morning.
You gave it a shot.
We'll find out. I think
I did give it a shot. I had a shot in my arm. I'm on the vaccine stage, which is probably the reason I was slurring a little bit. So
no, that's all good.
There it has.
But that's all good.
I'm fully vaccinated, so I can travel to Italy.
Yeah, I think I Love Controller also needs another invite, Chris, as well. So there's 2 drivers that have been evicted from the session, not by their own accord.
Evicted. This is not Among Us, my friend. This is Formula 1.
Well, right now, speaking of Formula 1...
There are no imposters here.
We're on board with Joe right now. Let's see what he can put in. Coming around Parabolica now. It's not going to be an 18. Will it be a 19 at least? It is a 19. It's a 19.7. Puts himself into 3rd. Joe will be pretty happy with that. His practice, from what I've heard, hasn't gone according to plan. Let's hop on board with Oreo.
I swear, if somebody doesn't give it 18s, Jules is not going to be a happy camper because all he's talking about this evening is 18s.
Well, I mean,
come on, guys.
We've already broken the qualifying. Oh, we haven't broken the qualifying record. Mog still holds it with an 18.5, so Stone Kiwi still has 4/10 to find. So let's see. Oreo has been talking about starting last and repeating his round 1 and 2 heroics. Is he going to do the same thing?
I thought it was Ginger Biscuit. Really? He's going back to the Oreos?
I thought you called him Tim Tam.
Oh, Tim Tam, yeah. I'll call him. I will buy him a box full of Tim Tams if he can get into the 17s.
He looks like he's in the 20s, the 20.8. It's not a great lap from Oreo. He's surely got a lot more in the tank. So Joshy 4/10 up on his time. Puts him in the 21 flats right now. Well, we've also got a bit of a... What else needs to be broken right now? What could be broken? We got a race record of 121.3 held by Dougie Falcon as well, your mate, back in Season 2. Do you reckon that could even be broken? I mean, we're close on qualifying, but still got a bit of time to find. It's possible. I mean, it's 21.
My mate? Or whose mate?
Your mate, Dougie Falcon.
I'm mates with everybody at the moment. I'm mates with the Ferrari driver here in front of the 50,000 virtual Tifosi fans. Keep an eye on Tycho.
Well, Tycho...
Oh, yeah, and Stone Kiwi's going even quicker. So between those two guys, they are going to be the Italian, masters here at the moment. They do like pineapple on their pizza.
Well, so Joshy put himself up into 2nd. So let's see. Stone Kiwi. It says I'm on board with him, but I'm not for some reason. There we go. Yeah, he's 1.5 tenths up on his time. He's going to pick up a lovely toe. Who is that in the... I think it's Mad Dog.
He's got the 18.5s here. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't prove me wrong, my friend.
He's going to pick up an amazing toe from Mad Dog. I think that's actually going to hamper him now through Parabolica. Yeah, he's not picking an 18.5 now.
He's backed off, man.
18.8.
He's
He
backed
does
off.
go quicker. He did go quicker, but it's wasn't going to be an 18.5. I think he was just hampered by Mad Dog, who was about to start his lap. In the
Yeah,
meantime,
he backed off. He's playing with his food.
well, Mad Dog has got an invalidated lap, so that's not going to count. Let's see what confirmed into the wall. Oh man,
Oh, that's confirmed. That's Ferrari. So while one Ferrari goes P2, the other one goes P bang.
yeah, he's in the wall. So I Love Controller seems to have rejoined the
Oh,
session,
that was
so he's back in.
that totally was what's his name? God damn it, I can't remember right now. Who's the Ferrari driver from Monaco? Come on, guys. Charles Leclerc. There it is. He did Charles Leclerc.
That's the one, yes.
It took me a while.
Early for you, isn't it?
It is so early, man. And that vaccine shot has kind of messed me up a little bit. So bear with me, guys.
We've actually missed Tycho putting it into second with a 19.3.
I said that about 10 minutes ago. Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. No, I did not.
Did you? I said one Ferrari goes P2, the other one goes bang in the wall.
I did not
Pay
hear
attention.
that. I did not hear it
I'm
at
probably
all.
cutting off. That's all right.
Oh man, Luke EXE, I've been to Monza. Sadly, there was nothing to do. Really? How can there have been nothing to do? There's a race.
I think it depends on the time of the year you go.
That is true. I stand corrected. Window, he's up a little bit. He's up just about a 10th. Puts him on a 26 if he's able to continue this sort of form.
Middle sector's letting the window down. That's for sure. It's going to make it all up there in the Alberto corner, final corner.
Yeah, could be running higher, lower wings, which will help him overtaking sense. Where's it going to find? 20.3. So it does go much quicker. Puts himself into 9th. We've got a stack of drivers coming out now. Let's hop on board with Joe. Joe's in 5th right now. Well, he's up about a 10th in Sector 1. Takes that curb nicely, but that one not so much. Really squirrely. I wonder how much time he lost in that. Coming through the Lesmo 2. Turn 7 right now. Open the DRS flap. Punch it all the way down. The second straight. Coming into Ascari turn 8. He's almost 3/10 up, but I think he could have been more. This has put him in on for a 19.4. It looked a little bit wiggly through the rest of Ascari. How much time has he lost? We're going to find out through Alboreto as he's coming in.
The McLaren driver. Sorry, I've got to say the McLaren driver's going to be even quicker. We'll see what's going to happen on that one. That's Reese.
Reese and Harris. He goes second with a 19.1. Joe goes 2/10 quicker, so he lost time through Alboreto, but maintains 5th. Who else? Kenneth Ang. Kenneth Ang is 2.5 tenths up on his time. That'll put him ahead of Joe if he's on course for this. He just needs to get Alboreto clear, and he'll be fine. There's some.
It sounds easy, doesn't it? But this is not. There's different racing lines he could take into that one at the moment. But yes, he's got some pace here. He's improved on his lap time. Let's see if he's going to cross the line and get his way up a little bit further in the field here.
There we go.
That's a
19.2.
P3.
19.2.
Keep an eye out. And Joe's gone even quicker again. So I think Joe's just stayed out for another lap. That was just a sandbagger.
I think so. I think what he's done is just burning extra fuel. So I think he's backed off, though. It doesn't look like he's attacking the corners.
I just saw him spin through the chicane there.
That'll explain it. Mad Dog in the pits.
So, Chris, what do you think about if we go on board Joe? Oh, no. Are these invalidated?
Yeah, he's invalidated. So that's why Chris just said he had a bit of a spin.
Yeah, sorry.
So confirmed up 2/10 on his time. Puts him in the 20s. So he'll leapfrog I Love Controller. He could leapfrog Mad Dog too. And Oreo, depending on how much time he gains through this final sector. What's it going to be like for the second Ferrari? The Ferraris make their comeback, so they weren't in the two round 1 and round 2. Unfortunately, Confirmed and Mogs have had some technical issues, which have not allowed them to get in. But Confirm's in, Mogs are still out. Tycho's taking his place, and Confirmed puts it with a 120.5, putting him in 13th place.
It's not good enough for the Ferrari. They are disappointed. Tycho is the only one representing. Yeah, come on, guys. I was promised a low 18s or 17s. What's going on?
We're still time. Still time,
Yeah,
as Matty Man
I'm
just
quitting
invalidated.
F1. I'm quitting F1 if this doesn't happen today.
Well,
I guarantee.
J Rocket on course is 1/10 slower, so he needs to get Ascari right. He can make up the time here. He's not far off. It seems like he's taken the corners quite well. Again, we won't know until he hits the line what his time's going to be. Here comes Alboreto. Let's see. Where is he going to finish? It's definitely going to be a 19, I think. It is, a 19.8. Puts himself in 8th place. Who else is out? Who else is going to go for it? I think Oreo. Oreo's going for it. Let's hop on board with the man in 3rd place in the championship, who is not going very fast at all. Oh, thanks, Oreo. I think
you picked the wrong Tim Tam, my friend.
Confirms.
You go to P14.
Confirms going again. He's 3/10 up, and he puts a 20.1. Puts himself in 11th. But I think he's going yet again. No. Nah, he's backed off. J Rocket not going again, so he's saving up. Oop, there's that little curb I was talking about. You hit that incorrectly. You're going for the moon. Matty Man's going again. What can Matty Man do? Can he put it in the top 10 or even 11th? 11th seems to be a good starting spot for the guys that want to start on the alternate strategy. He is 1.5 tenths up. I feel like Matty Man's got. I feel like Matty Man's got a lot more speed than he's actually showing. He's generally quite quick around here, particularly in the practice sessions this week. He's been really quick.
He needs to go for a second. This is what he needs to do. He's not improving on his time that he would like, but he needs to go for another lap. Charge the batteries and get on with this here.
I don't think there's enough time to do that.
Don't ask the Matty Man if he can do it. He can do
it. Well, he puts himself in 9th, 119.9. So it's not too bad of a lap. Let's go with Tycho Hendricks, who's going to start a lap right now. And who's that right behind? I think that's Stone Kiwi going to pick up a nice, lovely toe from him. No, it's not Stoned. It'll be I Love Controller who's going to pick up a nice toe from him. So let's see. What's Tycho's first sector going to be? He hasn't got much to catch Stoned. He's 4/10 down. He's bailed out of it. Ooh. He's in the path of I Love Controller, and this might affect I Love Controller's lap. I think I Love Controller's going to be thanking him down here for that toe. How much time? Time's over. Time is set. He probably wants to bail out now, Tycho. He's in the way of I Love Controller. It's hard to tell. I don't know if I Love Controller backed out or not. We're going to find out anyway if I Love Controller improves or he doesn't.
Whether he likes the controller or whether he likes the Wii or the iPad.
Well,
Who knows?
Right now he's on wheel. So let's see.
Wow, here it's going to be close. So Josh, well, yeah, see, I Love Controller across the line right now. What's he going to be? Only improves a little bit there, but keep an eye on Sir Joshy. He has set the fastest first sector, but did not get what he wanted in the middle sector. Fastest man on track once again, as the time speculate, will be the Stoned Kiwi, who set the fastest first sector. Can he break into the 17s?
Well, Sir Josh
send Biggles packing.
Sir Josh is up 4/10, so that puts him in the 19.1. It's now what his sector 3 was like. It's a 19.1. So exactly where I sort of predicted. Puts himself into 3rd. Stone Kiwi up 2/10. Can he do it? Can Stone Kiwi break the qualifying record? Can he break Moggs' record?
Come on!
He's coming around Alberto now. What's he going to be? It's a 17, 18. Oh, no, he fell short. Oh. He fell short by 1/10. Moggs holds on to the qualifying record at Monza.
Moggs will be pleased with that.
Oh, yeah. If he's listening now, he'll be jumping in wherever he is.
But we can't take it away from the Stone Kiwi. He's still half a second quicker than everybody else here.
It is.
It was undoubtedly a brilliant lap.
Oh, it was a terrific lap. But the question is, what kind of wings? Because we know you can set quick qualifying laps if you have the good wings, but in the race, it really hurts. It really hurts you. But that marks qualifying. Done and dusted. And let's go through the order as Stone Kiwi takes his first pole on his debut from Reese and Harris, and Sir Joshi rounds out the top 3. Kenneth Ang takes P4. Tycho Hendricks on his return takes P5. Wobble Candy 6th. Joe 7th. Sir Wolfie 8th. Jay Rocker on his return takes 9th. Manny Man 10th. Zarko 11th. Oreo 12th. Confirmed 13th. Window 14th. I Love Controller 15th. Mad Dog 16th. And Kiwi rounds out our 17 drivers on the grid.
With 5 seconds to spare. Brilliant job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think we'll have a quick look at the race results from 2 weeks ago's French Grand Prix for round 3. Zarko took the race win, his first race win as well in OCE, and leads the championship with that win too. From Matty Man, who finished in P2, and Aurea grabs his second podium of the season. So Wolfie grabbed P4, Window P5, Kiwi 6th, Sir Joshi 7th, Reese and Harris 8th, Zox 9th, Kenneth Ang 10th, and I Love Controller finished off from the rest of the drivers who were all DNF'd after that. From there, we have a quick look at the driver standings. Zarko leading the way, 5 points from Oreo, Gingernutt, Tim Tam, whichever one you'd like to call him. So Oreo, probably the one thing that's hurting him most is qualifying. Like, he has a great race, but he's always starting in the second half of the field. So if he's able to just get up there, he might get a win. He just needs to put it together more in qualifying. Matty Man, Sir Wolfie and Matty Man also not too far behind. Only one separates between them, and Kenneth Ang in a P5. So let's see how well Kenneth Ang can do today. In the constructor standings, you've got Alfa Romeo and Mercedes both tied on 134 points. Williams not far behind on 127th. Then there's a bit of gap. There's a bit of a gap to Alpine on 110, and then the gap widens a bit more to Red Bull, Aston Martin, AlphaTauri, and McLaren, who well, Ferrari will be technically last at the moment. So
Not the first time we heard that, isn't it, in Monza? Predictions out there, Chris, as well. And the chat there, the final event says Stone Kiwi's time was only just 0.9 off Jarno's qualifying time at Monza.
Amazing.
So there you have it.
I wouldn't dare make predictions. We saw how many commentating questions we got last time around.
My prediction, I'll call it right now. I'd have to go with Mr. Sir Joshi. Stone Kiwi looks quick, but I know Sir Joshi is, I don't know, somewhere along the line, I feel that the royalty has to pay off.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have a quick look at the Italy track info. So you can see myself and Moggs are tied on the most poles at Monza. This will be the third time we've raced at Italy for OCE Racing League 1. Dougie Falcon, obviously the last winner in Season 2. So myself and Dougie have the most wins at Monza, tied on 1 each. But we'll have a new winner for Monza. So there'll be 3 different winners at Monza, which will be interesting. And obviously Dougie Falcon with the fastest race lap with a 121.3. That marks the track info.
Did you put the track info up just because it has yourself in there?
No, I'm doing it for every race now.
No, actually, I love that. I've not seen that before in any league racing. This is the first here in, well, all league racing, I have to say, from OCE. Great graphics there, by the way. Fantastic.
Didn't you see it in Tier 2? I've been putting it up since Hungary. We've been doing it.
I was asleep. I woke up a little bit later on that one. But yeah, no, it's good.
That's fair. I suppose we missed it because we've never raced at France. We didn't do it at France. At Hungary we did because we've only raced there once. So, but this is probably one track. This will be the third time for Tier 1, and it was the second time for Tier 2. Let's see, where is Kiwi? And we're about to get started very shortly.
Check out game audio too.
Game audio. Uh-oh. It's fine now.
Come on, you had one job. Come, let's go racing here in Monza.
It's good. It's good.
Well, 5 laps are about to go out. What are we going to see into turn 1? I hope it's something good, but not carnage. Apparently, Confirm's already made 1 place, but it's impossible because they just got off the line now. Tycho looks like he got a very poor start. Stone Kiwi has blasted off the line from Reese and Harris, who's being challenged by Sir Joshi. Chris, I think we've lost a bit of audio from you. You're really low.
Yeah, Chris is getting absolutely excited right now. Reese and Sir Joshi. Kenneth, the Wobble Cattle making 1. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kenneth Ang was actually on the grass trying to overtake Sir Joshi. It looks relatively clean from everyone. No incidents.
Yes. Stone Kiwi, man. He was in France, but look at the battle between Kenneth at the moment and Sir Joshi. I think Kenna might have it in him. He has.
He did. He got him. He jumped in. There's a yellow flag. Who is that going? It's Window going very slow. Window has had 3 spins in 3 races.
Why do you have those notes?
I'm just remembering. Tycho Hendricks going for it on Wobble Candy. Is he able to put the move into Ascari? No, unfortunately not. He's able to. He's going to think about it for the next one.
Man, when did Stone Kiwi just that launch? I've never seen a launch like that. He's already out of the DRS.
Yeah, he's.
So is Rias. So is Kenneth. So look at this. A battle's really behind that P3.
Well, these two. So Reese and Harris hasn't had the greatest. Didn't have the greatest race in France, so he's trying to make up for it from that race. Now trying to challenge for the race win. Stone Kiwi sits with a 122.7. We're not far off breaking the track record.
Yeah, check the Ferrari at the moment. That's going to keep 50,000 to OCE fans if he could try to get on the McLaren into turn 1.
He's going to go on the outside. There's space. If Wobble Candy there is space. Oh no, Sir Josh is the one that's lost out and went wide. That's hampered Wobble Candy.
Why do I back the horse that's not the right horse? Anyway, still plenty of racing to go, but.
Oh man, Wobble Candy's actually got front wing damage too. So we've missed exactly what happened to Sir Joshi, but he's also got a penalty too. Wobble Candy's had to cut across the track because he can't turn right. He's then going to hold up Joe. He's going to hold up Sir Wolfie and Matty Man right behind. Yeah, look at that. Wobble Candy can't even turn the car. There's a yellow flag.
Yeah. Do we have Chris back yet? Chris, did you get that?
Just trying to figure out confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed is back in the session, so I think he should be okay. He's technically up 1's place, so his AI is doing him well. Oh man, look at Wobble Candy. He's really just struggling. Matty Man's just gone straight past him.
Yeah, that downforce. You need that little end plate. Bit of duct tape is what he needs. Is he going to box? He has to box.
Yeah, he has to. We seem to have a bit of a Stone Kiwi 121.5. We're like 2/10 off breaking the race record. So Wobble Candy into the pits he goes. We finally have the timings. So Wolfie looks to be the closest with 4/10 on Joe. No, I Love Control is actually the closest with 3/10 to Oreo. Oreo on the medium times. He loves his medium early strat. Kenneth Ang 8/10 behind Reese and Harris. So the field is quite compact. Kiwi up into. Let's have a quick look. We haven't changed. I did not check properly the positional changes. So I Love Controller up the most with 5. Next is Kiwi with 4. You got 2 drivers, Oreo and Matty Man on 3, and the rest are 1 or 2, except Sir Joshua, who's down 8.
Yeah, Zarko's not lost the final event out there. He's currently running P15th there. You see Wobble Candy and Mad Dog. Another local yellow.
Yeah, we got another yellow somewhere. Hard to tell what is happening. Confirmed looks like to have dropped a place. I think he went wide somewhere. Let's see. Who else is close behind? So Wolfie 2/10, 3/10 from Joe. So this is going to be a tasty battle. You've also got I Love Controller 5/10 behind Oreo. Kenneth Ang closing in on Reese and Harris, but although Stone Kiwi is pumping in the laps, building that gap to Reese and Harris, is now to 3 seconds. Another yellow flag, a slow-moving Mercedes, and I think that's Window. It is Window.
Out of a scurry. Yeah.
Window really not enjoying this race.
Yeah, here he is. Oh, he's not enjoying this race at all. He's going to get on for it. Me and a McLaren driver coming around there, a Wobbly Candy in a second. But yeah, up the lead of this race. Well, not lead, but yeah, obviously Sir Wolfie and Joe, they're close.
Yeah, right now I'm just watching I Love Control and Oreo battling. So, side by side. Who is that? That's on the... I think it's J-Rocket. J-Rocket was in the middle of it.
J-Rocket dropped it.
So, he's recovering. Kiwi now, 3/10. J-Rocket fallen down the order. J-Rocket's gone backwards on the road. He's missing his front wing. So, Kiwi now... Where is Kiwi? Kiwi is 4/10 behind confirmed. Where else? Anywhere else that's getting pretty close? Zarko is getting pretty close to the back of Kiwi, so this will be an interesting battle. Zarko on the softs. Oh, makes a dive at Lesmos. He will also get DRS, I think, Zarko, because he was behind in the DRS zone. Yeah, there he goes. DRS opened. I Love Controller, Oreo going for it. So the guys in the softs are feeling the immediate impact of that soft tire.
Yeah, I Love Controller can take it out of the Alberto corner, the final corner there, and just basically open up that rear wing, get 17 kilometers an hour and say, wham, bam, thank you. Well, Oreo.
Thank you, Oreo.
The grip through Parabolica is just so great with those softs, isn't it?
Yeah. Our rear wing opens up, and away goes I Love Controller. But Oreo's just got to play the long game, really. He knows that medium will come into effect later on. But other than that, this seems to be the closest battle on track. So Wolfie's still within 6/10 on Joe. That battle not getting any closer than it was. Mad Dog down last. So Mad Dog's had a bit of a excursion somewhere. I think he was in the pits earlier too.
Yeah, he was trying to find the bone on the side of the track. Unfortunately, he dug his way a little bit. So he didn't find the right bone, but don't count out the Mad Doggy as a J-Rocket's going to be boxing. So he's not dead last yet. But I tell you what, Stone Kiwi, mate, he is looking forward to the next race because he's already halfway there.
Yeah, J-Rock's actually just left the session now, so... But I think his AI is still in the game. It is in the game, so... People need to remember they need to retire first before they leave the session. So Wolfie getting closer to Joe. These guys both on soft tyres, so Wolfie putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Wolfie, don't let me down at the moment. Oh, there's a change between P2 and P3 as well up ahead. So out into the first corner.
Yeah, Kenneth Ang just got Reese Harris. So nice, lovely helicam view of that. Right
yeah, you
now.
get that once in a while. You'd be happy about that one.
Yes.
So Wolfie, can he do a last of late breakers with Daniel? A Daniel last of late breakers into Regatta?
Nah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. Not happening. But Reese still there, 3/10 behind Kenneth. Kenneth is quite quick around here too. And he's looking to obviously... The problem is, the more that these guys squabble, the further down the track Stone Kiwi gets. Let's see, J-Rocker, his AI is put on the hards. Reese Harris getting close to Kenneth Ang. And let's see.
You gotta line him up. You gotta line him up for the main straight.
Yeah, I think
that's a DRS overtake 101 there, isn't it?
I think he's waiting for... I think he's just waiting for... Yeah, he's just sitting back, waiting for the DRS. He's going to open it up, blast past, and away he goes.
Yeah, it's gonna get him before the DRS activation, maybe. Look at that.
Yeah, he's gone. Just straight away gone.
He does have a blinking light of death in the back of his car. He didn't know harness energy, and also is Joe and So Wolfie as well behind him. I think So Wolfie's gonna break himself. Oh, he's almost done a carbon copy of the Red Bull driver during their first sprint race.
Yeah. So Joshy now having to try and make up his way yet again. So on the back of Oreo now. So he's getting closer. He'll pick up a nice, lovely toe into turn 3 with the Curva Grande. Is he going to go around the outside? He's going to go for it. Or is he going to go for the switchback? No, he decides to brake late. Oreo decides to give him the position. Try the switchback. Not working. We have a McLaren, Mercedes moving very slowly, and that's Kenneth Ang. Something's happened to Kenneth.
Yeah, Tycho and Kenneth are tangled, and Tycho's got past the Ferrari, so that's what you didn't hear, the 50,000 Ferrari fans? Wow.
We have another yellow flag, and I think it might be Sir Joshy. It is Sir Joshy. Looks like Lesmo 2 is catching out a lot of drivers.
Don't let me down, Sir Joshy. Don't let me down.
Well, it's
I
allowed.
got 50,000 euros on you.
It's allowed Joe and Sir Wolfie on the back of Kenneth Ang, but Joe's gone wide, which is now allowed Sir Wolfie to come and attack. But now the DRS is about to open.
Yeah, and meanwhile as well, the Ferrari on a bit overtake of the Red Bull into the first corner. No, it's actually a back marker. That's Tycho, so go ahead.
Watching Sir Wolfie.
Excited.
No, it's all good. Watching Sir Wolfie, but I think Sir Wolfie backed out of it, thought twice because Joe was getting nice, very close to Kenneth Ang.
Yeah, when do you box, guys? When do you box now? These soft tires. Undercut, it has to pay off somewhere along the line.
Well, it's a lot warmer than it was in Tier 2. Tier 2 had a bit of overcast in the weather, so Tier 1's just got straight clear track, clear weather. So the track temperature will be warmer, which means the softs won't last as long. So Joshy has boxed 4 hards, the only remaining, only Aston Martin driver in the field. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think the hards will play more effect this race than they were in Tier 2 because the track temperature's up higher, so there'll be more wear, general wear on all tyres. Oh, Joe's gone wide into Ascari. I think he's feeling those soft tyres now.
So Wolfie will pounce on that one when you make a mistake through there. This level of competition, this is the Tier 1. And there it is. He's going to get him around, Alberto.
He's trying. Wobble Candy gets himself a 3-second time penalty. They're still going at it side by side. They'll both get DRS, I think, because they're both within a second of Kenneth Ang. There we go. DRS opens up for both of them, but I think Sir Wolfie is getting the toe from Kenneth Ang. There's J-Rocket's car there. They're going to have to try and avoid that too.
Yeah, late pit stopper.
Seems to be okay.
Yeah, and that's going to compromise. I think Sir Wolfie might have that done on Joe.
I think it is. I think it's done. So the final event, I'm calling it now, late safety car on lap 15-20, like what happened in France. There's always a potential for that.
Yeah, a final event. Are you an engineer there for some of the drivers? Because you seem to be switched on to what's going on here, mate. I'm on to you.
Well, Chris Ted, I should say. Anything down in the chat? What are you seeing? Anything in the voiceovers? Chris?
Sorry, can you call it out of here? You cut out for me just then.
Oh, really?
What was that?
I said, what do you call it? Chris Ted, the Ted Kravitz of OCE.
It only works if you.
Now, Chris, we're going to cut you off, Chris. That's the point. Chris, sorry, we have to cut you off. Yeah, sorry, the final event, we have to cut you off as well. Jeez, we're cutting everybody off. No, we all know the pun now.
Oh no, Joe's gone round.
Joe's just dropped in Parabolica.
Oh no.
That's not what you want to be doing, reversing there. Oh, this is tough.
Oh, he has to wait a lot of cars as well.
Oh,
That's
man.
horrible for the Alpine driver.
He got it.
He's done well to not get in the way of
And
anyone.
look how close he is to the pit lane. He has to go in there right now and apologize to Jeff.
Well, Reese and Harris just boxed now for the medium, so he's doing the undercut. He's got to clear confirmed as quickly as possible, though. So let's see. I don't imagine these medium drivers are going to go to the end. I feel like the track temperature is a little bit too warm to do that.
You can.
It's
And the new game. You should know that. You can go softs to mediums now. You couldn't before, but you can now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that final event? You're switched on to this.
Yes, but the track is 34 degrees, so it's a lot warmer than Tier 2 was. Oh no, Confirm's gone round. So I mean that's easy for Reese and Harris, but Confirm's gone right round, and he's having to come back on and rejoin the track. Allow Kiwi to come into the top 10. But
He avoided the brake markers. Good on the Ferrari driver.
everyone needs them. There's no line. Everyone needs the brake markers.
There you go. So confirmation from the final event. So Z-Dog's almost 20 laps on the softs. I think so. But yeah, how many on the mediums?
It's a good question. Kenneth Ang
Low
gets
fuel.
a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not his first either. So again, that's going to hurt him down the track. That's going to really hurt him down the track, especially being this close to everybody else. Continue on with Matty Man. These guys are continuing on. So far, only 2 drivers have corner cutting penalties right now. It's looking pretty clean.
I mean, he's lucky he's not Australian, mate, because that fine would cost him like $300 for speeding. That's for sure. So don't do that, mate, in Australia. If it's okay to do it in Italy, it'll only going to cost you 5 seconds.
Yeah, it will. It will. Let's see. What else? There's not really any... The battles... The field's kind of opened up right now. We're in the middle of the pit window where the soft tyres will be thinking about coming in if they want to extend. Like, Stone Kiwi will probably... It'd be in a world of his own right now. He's got Sir Wolfie 14 seconds behind. Matty Man 2.6. His rival of the day, which would be Reese, Tycho, and Kenneth. What are they in comparison to the leader? 29 seconds. So Reese closing in, but Stone Kiwi has pit. So I don't imagine he'll be jumped.
I would imagine he could stay out a little bit longer, a 14-second gap, and just stretch it, wait for a safety car. But he's decided not to go with that, which means he'll slowly back out, I would have to say, around P4, where I Love Controller is, because it's a 24-second pit stop if you can get it all hooked up right.
Well, Stone Kiwi and I Love Controller are going again. Where's Reese? So Stone Kiwi is just come out of the pit now. So Reese is flying, but yeah, Stone Kiwi's definitely got it.
You got to head at Oreo. That's the key. You got to head at Oreo. Because Oreo has the old medium tires. You don't want to be stuck behind somebody when you got fresh boots.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see. Who's in the pit? Zarko's in the pit now. You got Wobble Candy, who is right behind Matty Man on old softs. That's also because Wobble Candy had to make an early stop, so he's out of sequence. He's gonna have to stop again fairly soon. Window is in the back also on 11 lap old medium, so he's gonna have to try and claw something back somewhere. He's gonna have to hope for a safety car to get really back in the frame. Confirmed 2 tenths now behind Kiwi, so I think Kiwi's made a mistake because Confirmed is right on the back of Kiwi. DRS about to open up.
Kiwi on the back of I Love Control as well, so the teammates are the team orders at play. You wouldn't think Controller would let him hold him up too much at the moment. I think Controller would go in the pit lane as well, so Wolfie, yes they do. So there it is. Well, Stone Kiwi back in the lead of the race.
Yeah, so that's done. Where has Tycho come out? So Tycho's, I think, lost a bit of time to Reese and Harris, but he's firmly in position 3. I mean, Oreo's continuing on. He started on those mediums, so he's going to try and go as long as he possibly can.
Yeah, Hootie, I totally agree with you with that one, mate. It's probably going to be 10 times more exciting than the real Italian Grand Prix. I'll tell you, more exciting than the Zandvoort Grand Prix. And definitely more laps that you can ever put into the Belgium Grand Prix this year.
Yeah,
Welcome to OC.
Whoa, Confirmed's gone round as Kiwi has just not made contact. So I was going to say this was a 4-way battle, and it's now turned into 3.
I can't tell if there's any damage on Matty Man. He might have gone away with that.
Well, Confirmed seems to have recovered all right. He didn't lose too much time. Here's Kiwi, so Matty Man has jumped Kiwi. Wobble Candy will be preying on Kiwi, trying to get past as soon as he can. Confirmed is only 1.1, so he's actually made time on this little battle. So he's okay. He hasn't lost too much time.
Wobble's going to get a 2-for-1 special made here on those fresh tyres. I don't know, Matty Man has a better tyre, but yeah, Wobble can be. He's a man on a mission.
Brilliant launch out of Parabolica.
Yeah,
I think he can. Don't doubt him out there. Don't doubt the candy when you're going to be sucking on it.
And there's the track record broken. Stone Kiwi, the 120.9. Track record broken.
Oh, he's got a 2-for-1 special here. Wobble Candy, the McLaren driver. He's going to do a Daniel Ricciardo.
I think,
He's got him.
He's going to sneak around.
He did it.
Oh, amazing.
Beautiful.
Matty Man did have damage. He's at the box.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I called it. You guys
confirmed now. He's going to have a go at Kiwi. Oh, Kiwi's broken. Last delay Blakers is confirmed. Kiwi, I think, overshot the corner a bit. It's now allowed I Love Controller to come in on the mix, who's getting a run with the toe of confirmed. So there goes Kiwi. Kiwi's dropped 2 positions.
No position is sacred in this little battle here.
13 lap medium tires as well. So I love. Don't forget, Kiwi's doing a fantastic job. He's stretching things out so he can probably switch.
Confirmed's gone wide.
Oh yes, he has.
Whoa.
I Love Controller's just made an easy pass. Tycho Hendricks getting nice and close to Reese and Harris. Now 8 tenths. We have a yellow flag. I think Confirmed has retired. Is this going to be a safety car? Who's that? Joe. Joe's coming around. Safety car, done. It is a safety car. The final event. What are you doing?
Oreo's going to love this one. Wobble Candy's going to love this. And Kiwi, they're going to be like, thank you very much.
Oh, wow. Joe, drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Joe, no. Joe, what are you doing?
Boxing.
Yeah, Oreo.
Wobble Candy has to box. You got to get rid of those tires.
Yeah.
Window has to get rid of them.
Well, I mean, look, this has brought Window back in. So Josh, you can probably put on a set of mediums and he'll be back in the fray. I was 1 lap off. Mr. What do you call it? Predicting everything.
Yeah, the final event. Mate, you're on that one. We know. You're out there. You're okay, Ted. Final event. So down to you in the Twitch world. How is this race so far?
Well, let's see. Joe, is he going to jump Kenneth? I think Kenneth actually might get Joe. Oh, it's going to be very close. Kenneth just stays ahead of Joe.
They all passed the safety car. Strangely enough.
Yeah.
I have seen that before as well.
It's going to have to pick up the leader, that's why.
Stoned was already past it, that's why.
Yeah. I had a league race earlier this week in Italy where they all passed the safety car, and it's all basically because they forgot to fill the safety car with gas. So they had to send a medical car out there and do like a little gas and run
Oh, man.
while they were driving around. So, yeah, it happens.
The things this
Someone
game
got
comes
fired
up
over
with. Well, Stoned Kiwi, so that little nest egg he built up has now been absolutely negated, and Reese and Harris will be right on top of him very
I
shortly.
don't think it's going to be a problem for that man that's been leading the race by like a ton of time. He's got
Yes,
some
but
pace, isn't
he does have the pace, but if there's one track you don't want people within a second of you, it's here. So
Did you see the launch they had at the start of the race?
oh, it was amazing. He had an amazing
I mean, he
launch.
was a second into the first corner.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
You know who's going to be in play for an absolute blinding race, and it's Oreo, fresh softs, in 4th. So he managed to jump I Love Controller, stay ahead. So he's got a straight shot to P3, P2, and P1.
If you want to pull up that crazy tire performance graphics that I was telling you about in the new game,
Oh, I can do that. Let's
I
see.
just got it. I just got it then. Unfortunately, the only way to do it is to turn the track map off.
I don't know why that
It's a
is.
little sad.
Do I have to be on
Oh,
board?
It-
that's why you
it's
haven't
because
seen
it's
it,
because
Jules.
Yeah, it's because it covers the track map.
Of
So,
course.
but we do need to, and obviously for everybody in watching the race, we want to see the track map because you don't know what's going on,
Hmm.
of course, unless you have the telemetry.
Yeah.
But that is the only way it shows up. So it's sad but true.
How can I force it to show now? I've taken it off.
No, you can't force it to show. Just it throws up randomly.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like I just got it, but it will happen. If it does happen, it happens. But I figured it out today. I'm a happy camper on that. It's taken me
That's
what
so
100
interesting.
races to get that one.
Well, yeah, me and Jules were
Have
having this
fun.
conversation the other day. I was like, yeah, have you seen that new graphic? He's like, what are you talking about? Jules
Yeah,
never
that's
spectates
it.
them without the-
Please, by
without
the way,
map up.
don't tell anybody, okay? It's taken me 2 months to figure that one out. I
I
only
mean-
want OCE to know that.
Anybody who's watching this now knows.
Yeah, shh, guys, shh. Okay, keep it.
Let's all
keep it-
agree to keep it
Yeah, we'll
silent.
keep it to the Aussies, all right? Thank you.
You know, it was kind of a shame, Confirm, because he was actually having a really thrilling race, being in and amongst battles.
Yeah, that whole little group there was having a fantastic little score. Wobble Candy's double overtake there put a smile on my face.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Unfortunately, the camera angles didn't give me a full shot of it, but
I think we'll be able to pull that one out of the replay.
oh, I think so.
Yeah, did you get that one? I mean, Chris is probably recording this, so you get that one in highlights.
I got some of that for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know if you messed around much with the new replays, Biggles, but if we get a replay of the race, we'll be able to like pull the angle out, whatever we want.
That sounds good, man. Because I do. If you guys don't tune into the YouTube channel there of OCE, the highlights. OCE, I got it right. The highlights, man. You guys put a lot of effort in those highlights, and I really enjoy watching it week by week.
Thank you. It's
Better
it is tough.
for head editing.
It is tough work. I mean, they usually take about 3 to 4 hours to pull up to do. Maybe 5 sometimes. Depends on how much content there is. Like if there's a lot of action, obviously the more Estetica is coming in this lap. So
Before he comes in, I saw Confirm posting Hamilton's crash from 2009 at Monza. Apparently that's exactly how he crashed, so if anyone wants to look that up. Fast lap 2009.
I got a bit of
Italian
trivia
Grand
for
Prix.
you young guns.
yes,
Unless the safety car's in this lap. We'll find
it
out
is this
who
lap.
is.
It is coming in this lap. So you can see
We'll
Stone.
wait later then.
Stone Kiwi.
wait later.
Save for the next safety car.
Oh, Stone Kiwi
Yeah,
has
next-
gone. Reese and he's absolutely caught Reese in Harris napping. I don't think Reese
Oh,
knew he
look
was
at
going to do
go.
that. He's gone.
Very,
1.2
very early.
seconds.
He's gone. Man, this guy was going the launch at the start of the race. Now he's ordered the rest. Wow.
Jeez, that's gone. Well, there's that. That lead's also been built back up again. But we'll see now what's going to happen down this order. Everybody else has been napping. So Joshi is in the pits.
That is exactly what you want out of a race start.
We're gonna have to check his car over after that one. That's insane, isn't it? Kenneth now battling Kiwi.
Yeah, he's gone. He's past Kiwi. So that's one place he's made up. He's just passed, I think, J-Rocket.
J-Rocket's car.
Yeah. So now, Kenneth Ang on the hunt. Tycho Hendricks on the hunt for Reese and Harris.
They all blend into one.
Yeah, keep it on the back there. Matty Man, Sir Wolfie, and Window all in the mix here behind the Wobbler Candy DRS train. It's not really happy at the moment there. And Zarko's just ahead on the racetrack. So 10th, 11th, 12th. Remember the different tyres.
Yeah, soft, medium. Like it's to the end of the race. It's going to be really interesting. And those softs. So Joshi has retired from the race. So I don't know, but he's still moving. I don't think it was a driver error. So Wolfie going down the inside of Alboreto. Matty Man just holding out on the outside. They're still going side by side, but yeah, that soft is always going to beat that medium. So Wolfie will pick up the toe from Jay. Oh, there's a touch. There's contact. There is contact as that broken Matty Man's front wing
no
again.
DRS. 3 abreast into the first turn. Hold your breath. Close your eyes.
Oh, Matty Man lays again. Sir Wolfie out-braking himself into the corner. It's allowed Window to come close right up. Mad Dog now on the back of this battle with his fresh mediums. Who else is close by? So Wolfie is still the closest. Actually, still this battle 5-10. So there's 1.5 seconds separating Matty Man to Mad Dog.
So Wolfie is trying to hunt him through the first and second lesmos. I think he's going to get him down the back straight here.
DRS.
Maybe he's going to be lost in the race.
Oh no!
Very, very brave.
Oreo just received a 3-second time penalty.
Not good. It's so close up there. You don't want that.
I know. So let's see.
Yeah, however, I can tell you, I guarantee you right now, there's other drivers. So Wolfie on Matty. Down the back straight here. Wow, is he going to get that even before DRS is enabled? There is no DRS enabled, of course. They're into Alboreto, and I'm seeing there's a car there of the McLaren.
A bit of desync there.
There is a bit of desync there.
So how will that work out? But remember that it's still a battle there between Matty Man and, so wobbly. And I'm going to say, you guys, yes, there are penalties coming, but there are a lot of drivers that I can see right now on 2 warnings. Third one means naughty corner.
Yeah, Will. This is a real tasty battle happening here. There's 5 cars. You've got Sir Wolfie, Wobble Candy, Matty Man, Window, Mad Dog. All separated by 2.5 seconds. So, again, here's the DRS train, which will open, which has opened. It is this lap. Tycho Hendricks also getting close to the back of Reese and Harris. But we're interested in this little battle right now. 5 cars going at it. Window so close to the back of Matty Man. Reese and Harris, 3-second time penalty for Reese and Harris.
Yeah, so many drivers at the moment on 2. That's the issue. You're all going to be slapped that extra one if they don't behave.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get past Kiwi, now it is a run down the back straight, so that'll be a run for P8, I think, at the moment. I think Tycho's a little bit too far back to do anything about Reese. And then Kenneth is also a little bit too far back on I Love Controller, but the closest battle right now would be Wolfie.
Oh, Tycho's going for it.
Tycho
he is.
down the outside. They're there side by side.
Ferraris.
Oh no, there's contact!
Oh.
Tycho into the wall. Oreo's gone round. Not Oreo. Oreo's gone past, not round. Tycho is missing his front right end plate.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's...
going to be a popular camper there. Chris calling the Ferrari out in that one.
I'm gonna go collect my gelato and go back to the hotel.
You better leave the circuit now before all the fans catch up with you.
Tycho Hendricks
He's
has
got
just
an
received
end plate missing
a
too.
5-second time penalty, and I think he missed the turn 3-4 runoff. Kenneth Ang, nice and close to the back of I Love Controller, who will also be picking up a lovely DRS toe from Tycho, but I think Kenneth is the one that's going to be putting the attack on. to I Love Controller. Does he go around the outside? He does. Latest delay brakes, and he gets him. Kenneth Ang now going to challenge Tycho Hendricks.
No, Tycho's moving out of the way. He's got the damage. I don't think he's going to even get into the battle at the moment between Kenneth and I Love Controller. I Love Controller is trying to get him back on the DRS, but yeah, like the tires and Kenneth.
Yeah, it's just the tyres, no wing. I Love Controller. There he goes. Cleared. Matty Man, let's get back to this battle. I think there's been a couple of movements here. Mad Dog going around the inside of Alboreto on window and makes it stick. DRS is going to open. So now he's going to defend from window and attack Kiwi at the exact same time. Getting closer to Kiwi. Window going for it again. Who's going to be the latest of the lates? It's Mad Dog. Window just slowed down just in time. No contact. Kiwi's gone wide and off the track. Actually, the one thing the final events pointed out that we didn't notice, Kiwi is on 21 lap old mediums.
He hasn't boxed yet. He has not boxed. He has to box.
Why?
Wow, you don't want to be having to box right now on your 12th position right now. If you do?
Why?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that's going to be like, no, if you get it fastest lap, mate, get it done now and try to claw your way back up.
Oh no, I've just seen Tycho come out of the pits and cut the chicane and pick up the penalty for that.
Yeah, he's
just
not,
what he needed.
He's not having a great race. No, I
was
take it
really
back.
Unfortunate.
He's not having a great second half of the race.
Yeah, it just all went wrong for him.
Yeah,
That incident happening so close to the safety car really hurt.
Yeah, look, the one thing that happens sometimes is it's almost like a domino effect. One bad thing just turns into another bad thing, which turns into another bad thing, which is kind of describing Tycho Hendricks' race right now.
Surely Kiwi's going to come up with this.
Describes my commentating. Check out how Reese now for P3. He's putting a massive amount of pressure. He has the medium tires, 12 laps. Oreo has 7 laps on the soft, so I don't know which tire will be best right now, but I'll tell you one thing, they're close.
I think laps 27, they'll be quite equal in terms of performance, but you know, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what will happen. Sir Joshi has, okay, I was going to say he's retired, so he's left the session. Reese and Harris will get DRS. We're about to find out. And now, because the Lesmo 2's ends here, he's gone wide though, so that's allowed Oreo to scamper through the distance a little bit more. Back on board with Window. So there's a nice battle happening at the sort of mid-table side of the pack. Window with a nice exit out of Lesmo 2. It's now going to set them up. So these guys are fighting Matty Man for P9, so there's going to be a massive fight here, but it has allowed Wobble Candy to get up the road. Reese and Harris now 3/10 away from Oreo.
It's got to be a DRS run down Main Straight, hasn't it? It has to be. Get it. You see that little hushy chocolate open up, will it?
Yeah, it opens now.
There it is. And I'm getting the tire performance graphic because you need to get rid of the track map. I told you this. Here we go. Run into turn 1.
Oreo defends nicely. He's going to perform the switchback. Oreo parks his car firmly on the apex.
Put his car right where he needed to there.
Really slippery out of the exit though. Mad Dog has jumped Matty Man in the process. So we've missed that while we're on board with this. Reese still, I think Reese is just carrying, Mad Dog gets himself a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. I think Reese is carrying more wing than Oreo is, because you can see down the straight, he's just not gaining at all. Tycho Hendricks with the fastest race lap, a 1:19.7, so that has obliterated the race lap.
Very fast.
Oh, yeah. But however, he's not going to get any points for that, will he?
Yeah,
As
he
the
will.
I think he will.
race- Oh, okay. The racing still resumes at the moment. There, see the McLaren putting pressure on. Can this be the Daniel Ricciardo
He didn't go for
of
it.
the day here?
He backed
on
out
the
of
George
it.
Russell.
He backed out of it. He didn't want to send it. He wants to wait for the main straight.
He's got it now.
Better than a DQ.
He's actually out of ERS too. That's why. I think that's why he's waiting for DRS, because he's got nothing to defend with.
Here we go.
Whereas
Honey Badger
Oreo,
versus the fastest Brit on the planet.
Oreo has
even though-
more ERS than Reese. That's why he's not catching him. Oreo's saving the ERS here, so he's identified. This is where Reese is looking to attack. He's not looking to attack anywhere else.
This is
It's a
great.
free-for-all play.
It's strategic, isn't it? It's brilliant.
It is.
Nothing Stone Kiwi needs to worry about. He's 8 seconds up the road. This is a battle for P2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just more reassurance for him. He's not going to have to worry about these guys.
It's allowed Kenneth Ang to come onto the back of this battle, though, and he has no penalties.
Exactly.
Oh,
Kenneth
he
could
could
just
he
snatch
could
this one
pick up
away.
there once, yeah.
Yeah. But Kenneth has to be careful. He's on 2 warnings, so Kenneth can catch this guys and be careful on a handful of laps to go. Yes, what a build-up here. It's really who's going to be P2 and P3 on the
Reese is
podium.
going for it now. I think he's worked out. He's not waiting for, turn 1. He's going for it. Latest of the late breakers. They're both there. Bit of a contact. It's now going to set up Kenneth Ang. Kenneth Ang's going to come at this battle. He's not going to say no.
Very fortunate that Reese kept it pointing straight there.
Yeah, Kenneth Ang is not going to say no. He's now taking the inside.
Oh, Kenneth's going to do the 2-for-1 special. We've seen it before.
Oh, it's so close.
Kenneth's got this. Kenneth's got this with the DRS run for sure, the McLaren.
Reese and Harris, he's got no ERS. He's got nothing to defend with. That helicam view is amazing right now. Oh, no.
Yes.
There's contact and Oreo.
Oreo's gone. Kenneth's got this for sure. He has in the McLaren.
Oh, no.
Wow. Oreo, I don't know what happened there. Why did Oreo lose on the main straight?
Contact with Reese and Harris.
I suspect
So
we're
that's
going to get a very stern message from somebody.
That's how it's going to end at the moment. Stone Kiwi's probably on the radio asking the team, what is going on behind me? Well, Kenneth is now in P2, and the McLaren driver Race is in P3.
Oh, yep, that's going to be a debrief.
It will be. We won't. It's not. That won't be the last we'll hear of it. So let's see. I clicked Mad Dog. Give me Mad Dog. Thank you.
Well, I love control at the moment. Let's take it away from him. He has no penalties. 3.6. Can he pull a miracle off here? Can he do a last lap Lando? If he gets another 3 seconds, he could steal that P3.
He could. Zarko's actually not far behind. He's 6/10 off from I Love Controller. He does have a penalty though. It's last lap.
Yeah, I love controller to get 1 second in the last lap. Oh, he's down to 3.6. Ooh, that's a stretch. But if he can do it, the man that's on the controller, the favorite controller of all controllers.
Well, let's see. Let's hop on board with Mad Dog. Is he going to get past Matty Man? DRS opened. Into the inside he goes. He's not going to even need the inside. Window's also going to challenge for this too. Oh, they both broke very late. Windows had to dive. Oh, there's 3 abreast into turn 2. Mad Dog's gone round. Well, there's contact. Last lap.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
falling apart
Kenneth
here.
now. Kenneth's in P3. He's going to steal this one away from the McLaren if he can keep within 3
Wait,
seconds.
what happened to Kenneth? Kenneth was ahead of Reese and Harris.
They swapped
I
over. They
Kenneth-
swapped around.
They
Yeah.
swapped around because Kenneth missed T1, so he had to take the escape, and he's dropped down because of that.
And Kenneth only needs to be within 3 seconds, and he's going to get that one back on the corner cutting penalties, which is only 3 seconds anyway. So
Well-
he knows that. We've got to be careful.
We're going to hop on with the man of the day, the race winner, the pizza pie. He's going to take the race win debut too, and he also takes the fastest lap. So, actually, no, that goes to Tycho Hendricks. Take that back. Not the fastest lap. He takes pole and the race win. Reese and Harris comes into second spot. Kenneth Ang takes that on penalties. I Love Controller crosses the line. That is so close, 5/10. So Wolfie takes P5. Zarko will take P6. Viewers, if you turn your attention to the chat, you can vote for your driver of the day. We'll announce that very shortly. Joe, Tycho Hendricks still battling out for P12 and P13. Who's going to get this on the run? Tycho's just there. Joe, they're still pushing for it. Full blast. And Tycho just pushes ahead of Joe on penalties. Well,
What a fantastic race, guys.
Yeah.
I've been broadcasting probably about like 10 Italian Grand Prix races all this week in all different divisions and all different leagues. I haven't seen 15 drivers finish the Italian Grand Prix since I was born. So congratulations to everybody here for finishing these races at least. Only 2 retirements. Good job, guys. Really good job.
Yeah, well, amazing job from everybody. And absolutely, I Love Controller driver. Well, he's been given the game driver of the day. Ian Apollo's good race, son. Second, not too shabby. It was well done from Reese. Actually, well, P3 because of penalties. So, nonetheless, he gets a podium. Reese and Harris bounces back from France. Stoned Kiwi takes the flag in first place. So he's the leading Kiwi. We've had 2 Kiwi winners today. 1 Kiwi for T2, 1 Kiwi for T1. So the Kiwis are taking it. What's happened to these Australians?
Yeah, exactly. Ask yourself that, mate, because I'm flying in New Zealand. Stone Kiwi, absolutely brilliant job. AlphaTauri, yes, exactly, all the way.
He takes it, and he takes race win on his debut. So Stone Kiwi in first, Kenneth Ang in second, Reese Ian Harris rounds out the, what do you call it, the podium places. You then have I Love Controller 4, so Wolfie 5th, Zarko 6th, Wobble Candy 7th, Aurea 8th, Window 9th, Matty Man 10th, Mad Dog 11th, Tycho 12th, Joe 13th, Kiwi 14th, J Rocket 15th. So Josh Eaton confirmed our only retirements of the day. So done and done. I think
As I said, guys, that I mean, you can't even get esports drivers to finish with 15 on the grid. This is amazing. I mean, I'm not joking about that. This is OCE. You guys are absolutely brilliant. That's why I love this league. Can you hear from the drivers?
Yeah, we will. We will. I think we're waiting on Chris. Are you able to grab Reese and Harris, Stone Kiwi, and Kenneth Hang? I was looking for that one. And viewers, while you're waiting, yeah, vote for driver of the day in the form. We'll announce that, yeah, after the interview. But I suppose we've got a bit of time to kill. Still waiting on on a few of the drivers. And yeah, what a race! It's again, we knew it was gonna fly by in a flash. Absolutely knew that. It literally just vanished. Like, I mean, this is obviously quicker than France, but yeah, unreal that it just went.
The word would be it vanished quicker than the amount of overtakes that happened in Zandvoort in the real F1 race.
Yeah, pretty much. And that even
Did you fall asleep during this race, guys? No. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is real racing right here.
Hardly a chance to breathe, as usual in the OC races.
Yeah. I think we'll do the first one as Stone Kiwis. I've dragged him in, so Stone Kiwi, if you accept the invitation to speak, you have your first interview. Chris, are you able to get in contact with Kenneth Ang and Reese and Harris?
They'll join if they can.
If they can, sweet. Stone Kiwi, you should be able to accept the invite. And then we can...
Stone Kiwi, get in here, mate. I know you're soaked in champagne right now. You dominate this race. We're going to hear from you.
He should be in shortly. Here we go, he's in. You there, Stone? Stone Kiwi? Well, how you doing?
Pretty good, mate.
Well, that's good, that's good. First race, first win. How's that?
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
I mean, your start, that was lightning. Absolutely lightning. How was that in the cockpit?
Oh yeah, I looked on YouTube for some tutorials.
Yeah.
And it paid off.
Not bad, not bad. And even still, you had also the safety car restart. Was that your plan? What were you looking for there?
Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna catch him out when I went there. That was my plan, just to go before the last corner.
Yeah, but Stone Kiwi, you got a massive launch into the first corner, and then on the restart, it was like bang. You just like annihilated. Like, I think you even had a one or 1.5 second gap into the turn one. Like, I mean, forget YouTube videos. Can you submit YouTube videos on how to race around Monza?
Nah, probably not. Don't want to give away the secrets, you know.
Exactly.
In any case, you come with the first win. How does it feel?
That feels great.
Feels good. That's the main thing. I mean, look, you now come and join the championship, so that race win will boost you straight up the order, and get some valuable points for AlphaTauri. So, in any case, extremely well done. Well done on your first race win for OCE.
Sweet, thank you.
No worries at all. No worries at all.
Yeah, Jilsy, what's the next race that Mr. Stone Kiwi either needs to dominate or think about?
Abu Dhabi is the next race. That's next week, next Sunday. That's 19th of September. How do you feel about that?
It's not one of my best tracks, so we'll see how we go there.
I think it's probably one of everybody's least favorite tracks.
Yeah.
So it's... I don't know how do you feel about it, Biggles?
Portobello is coming. That's all I'm thinking about.
What?
Portobello.
What is that?
Okay, well, yeah, catch up. All right, anyway. Next driver there. Stone Kiwi, congratulations on your AlphaTauri. A shout out there. AlphaTauri got the P1 and P4 as well. I Love Controller getting the 4th place. Good job for the team.
Yeah, well done, well done. I think, no worries. I think there's no Reese and Harris, there's no Kenneth Ang. So I think, oh, that was short. I think we call it there. But I suppose, well, there's only been a couple of votes for the driver of the day, and it's actually a 4-way tie in driver of the day. You have Oreo, Stone Kiwi, I Love Controller, and Reese and Harris all share the same amount of votes.
Wow, the top 4 as well.
Yeah.
I'd have to give it to. I'm sorry, I had to override it and say I give it to I Love Controller because he started in P15.
Yeah, he made up a lot of places.
And he finished in P4. He's got to get something. Like,
I think he wants to
and
talk.
I
I think he wants to talk. Invite to speak. I think he wants to talk.
He deserves it.
Take it away, Biggles. And Reese is all here. Actually, Reese is here too. We'll take it through Reese as well. Go, Biggles.
Hello. Hello.
I Love Controller, mate. P15, AlphaTauri. You're showing the Mexico flag. P4. Wow, how'd that feel for you? No penalties as well. What a drive.
Yeah, I was. I'm really happy with the result. I started the race. Actually, in qualifying, I have had much more pace, but somehow I don't know what happened, and I could not perform as well. And somehow in qualifying, I got a lower position, but my pace was much faster than that. And in practice, also my pace was much faster than that. But I'm very happy with the result before.
This is what Jules was saying before too in the commentary, that you have the pace, but your qualifying is letting you down, but your race pace is right on the money there. So how do you feel you can get yourself up on top of the grid and get some more race wins under your belt?
Yeah, I'm sure I can, but I need to do some more hard work before the next race time.
But you have the race pace. It's just the qualifying is letting you down, I feel, because you're obviously your race pace is brilliant every single week.
Yeah, I think it's because of the new wheel I got. I was in the wheel and I cannot just feel any grip in the wheel and grip in the tires and the wheel. I don't know. I'm just not good at the wheel. When I switched to controller during the race and I had so much pace in the race. I think it's because of that.
Maybe, mate. Maybe, but I'll tell you what, you have the pace, and good job, the AlphaTauri. Maybe you need to talk to your teammate there, Stone Kiwi, and you guys can share your secrets together.
Yeah, sure. I'm very happy with that.
It'll be a strong AlphaTauri next race then. So I think we'll move on to our P3 of the day, Reese and Harris.
Howdy.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Jules?
Not too bad at all. That's a great way to bounce back from France.
Yeah, finally get some good results.
It's
my adrenaline coming down now, so I'm a bit out of breath.
That's so good. Look, I know what it's like. It's tough, especially battling for 50% of an actual race distance, having to concentrate for that long.
Yeah, I felt a bit sorry for what's his name, Oreo, sort of battling for the podium there, and wasn't sure at the time if I did a bit of a dirty move or something, but I was trying to be defensive, and I'm not sure if it was my fault that wiped him out, but.
That was actually going to be my next question. What did you? I was actually going to. I was thinking maybe you weren't aware that he was there. Maybe you were just trying to pick up the toe from Kenneth Ang, who was in front.
I was aware he was there, but I noticed that both our penalties, that it was basically a battle between us who's going to be on the podium. So I was trying to watch his proximity arrows, and yeah, I guess I just misjudged it a little bit.
No, that's fair.
Well, you never admit as a driver what happens. You know that for a fact. That's the rule 101. No, it's actually very admirable for you to say that. It's wheel-to-wheel racing, isn't it? Do you feel that there was any way in hell you'd be able to catch the Stone Kiwi and just run away with this race?
No, what's that dude doing in this league? He needs to be competing for esports.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's quick. But look, that's what T1's all about.
When he was in the qualifying, hitting the 118s and 118.9, and then he improved to 118.8 or whatever it was, and it's like, Jesus. I think it was first lap he got a 118.9.
Yeah, it was. It was a 118.9. But look, the end of the day, it's that's what T1's all about. It's pushing you guys pushing you all to be faster. So everyone.
Yeah, Rios, do you feel like, sorry, or last question before you go, do you feel that you're going to be performing better than Daniel Ricciardo for the upcoming race, or the same?
Ooh, good question.
Daniel got
third, didn't
P3. He'll be up to P2. You got P3 here. Do you think Dan will be above your
To be
position?
honest, I didn't actually watch the practice or qualifying. I'll be watching the race tonight. And I wasn't sure of how their pace was and stuff. But yeah, if he can snatch a podium, that would be awesome. From Perth as well.
So Dan Rick will get a podium from your recommendation? Okay. You were in the McLaren team, so I hope you're supporting your McLaren.
I hope he gets a podium.
All right, there we go. You heard it live.
There we go.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you, All Life Controller, and thank you, Stone Kiwi.
Thanks.
No worries at all. I think, if no Kenneth Ang, I think we'll wrap it up here. Well then, Biggles, would you like to come away with the first review of this race?
Now I leave that to Chris because I like Chris.
No,
Chris, over to you, bro.
My review's the same as the last race. Cargo room. Wait, no, cargo burn.
Come on, Chris. More than this. Come on, bring it home. You. I know you're studying and analyzing and making notes in the background. I want to hear it.
No, the thing I'm doing in the background is getting a handle on all of these messages here.
Oh, you're doing a lot of work in OCE then. That's great.
So I'll throw it to you again.
Go on, Biggles. Take it away.
No, man. It's a pleasure to be back here. And we had a relatively glitch-free game, which is a positive thing lately because it's
yeah, we've been
forcing my retirement and commentating in league races.
Me and Chris were actually talking about this earlier, and I've just been saying we've been really fortunate when it comes to any sort of desync issues. So, I mean, hopefully we can keep this fortune going. But yeah, today was pretty great. Every other race we've had was pretty good. I think we've only had a couple incidents where I suppose the spectators had a few issues, and one lobby went down in Singapore. I think it was season 2. Luckily, it was in the first lap, so all we had to do was restart the lobby, make sure everyone was on the same tyre they qualified with, and we kicked off the race. And I think it was last season in Baku where Chris and Guackle, when they were commentating, got kicked out with like 2 laps to go, but we managed to finish the race. It was all good.
So this season, you're saying like 0 out of 3? We're around 3 at the moment, so you got 3 from 3?
Yeah,
3 from 3 is good?
Yeah, 3 from 3 is great. So looking forward to some more clean and more fortune. So let's keep it going. 6 races to go.
Refresh your memory. Who got the fastest
5 races. Tycho Hendricks got the fastest lap, and he broke the record.
You are sharp. You are sharp.
With a 19.5, so he broke the record, and he takes the Monza track record. So well done, Tycho.
And an Italian car.
It was
Italian tires.
in the Ferrari. So well done to Tycho.
And Pirelli tires as well. So it was all in Italian.
It is. Except it was a German driving, so it was Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Italians are used to German winning races, aren't they?
Oh,
AKA Schumacher.
They are. There's no German now in Ferrari except Tycho. So now it's the Spanish. It's the Spanish and Monegasque.
The new Schumacher. Yeah. Well, it's Kiwis now, mate. It's Kiwis in the AlphaTauri dominated this race.
Yeah.
Stone Kiwi.
Yeah. I think he needs to give Franz Tost a call.
Oh. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, Jules.
No worries,
Thank you
Biggles.
very much, Chris.
No worries. I think we'll call it there. And yeah, well, what can I say? T1, as always, it's the top tier. It's the racing in both tiers is always exceptional. So we're always extremely happy to make sure that all our drivers enjoy every bit of the racing. That's first and foremost. Viewers, thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys watch. It means the world to us. So without viewers, obviously, we wouldn't know if we're doing something good, right or wrong. But you guys seem to enjoy what we're putting out there. So thank you so much. Chris and Biggles, once again, thank you so much for joining me in the comm box. As I said earlier, you guys are the backbone which help make this job so much easier. It's not even really a job, it's more of a hobby. So thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
No worries. And I think we'll call it right then and there. We'll be back next week for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix round 4. So hopefully everyone, well, If it's not your favorite track, you're going to have to do a lot of practicing. If it is, you might have a bit of an advantage. So we'll catch you next week for the 19th of September at Abu Dhabi. See you, everyone.
Ciao.